6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up? How we
Vietnam.
doing? Joey, how are you? Welcome.
Hello,
That's
thank
your
you.
mic.
I'm good, dude. Thank you for asking.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
This is
Draft day,
hilarious.
baby.
We got
Hello.
Draft day, baby.
Mike. How you doing over there?
What?
Good.
Mike
Alrighty, John. How you doing?
Hanging out. Chilling,
Cool.
chilling.
Dante.
Doing great, man.
Johnny.
Great. It's draft day, baby.
Not
Okay.
AJ. Not AJ. I mean Nick. Fuck.
I'm not doing well now because of you.
Do it over.
Not doing well now because of you.
Hey, are you a Villanova fan?
That's
Nick.
it. We're done.
We're done professionally. We are done professionally.
We're done with TikTok.
My uncle went to Villanova. Yeah.
Did
Joey.
I miss something?
Texas and
anybody know
Villanova.
about
Pick a
that?
side.
My uncle didn't go to Villanova.
Who went to
I don't know
Texas?
anybody who went to Villanova.
Yeah, why do you have a Texas
Are you
hat?
asking me if I know someone that went to Villanova?
He does.
Your uncle go to Villanova? No, my uncle did not go to Villanova.
Your friend did.
AJ.
Greg.
Doing good. All right. Everyone's checked in. Let's get into it here.
Basketball team when they won.
All right. We're starting
for a
off
second.
hot.
Ring and everything.
Wait.
Oh, we need to.
What's your deal today?
He's in a rush.
You're rattled.
He's in a rush.
He's
This is
rattled.
the biggest episode of the year, and you're rushing.
Are you
One nut.
rushing? Are
I
you
am not
rushing or
rattled.
dragging?
All right. I don't get rattled.
Do I clap?
You know, you don't have to
I don't
speak
know.
into the
I
mic.
don't know
What
what
am I
this kid's
doing?
You have
plan
to
is
speak
here.
into
I
the
don't
mic.
know.
See, look at you. You made me upset.
It's better audio quality, correct, Johnny?
Are you speaking to the mic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
not.
wrong?
It came off. The thing came off.
We didn't even change
broke
the.
it?
It came off,
Yeah,
Casey.
this is a mess. We're a mess.
Get me upset. First you call me AJ, then you just go right into the topics.
Not that bad though. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Me, you all the time.
Yeah, same difference.
Imagine waking up to this as your first thing in the morning. You wake up and everyone's just like, ah!
We're all just screaming at each other at 8 in the morning.
Who the hell needs an alarm clock? Get your ass up!
Hilarious.
All right, let's get this thing going. What I'd like to do today, because we have a very special guest here today, a member of our family, Lumberland family, is in the building.
Woo!
Everybody, a big shout out to Joey Capone.
Let's
Yes.
go.
He's here.
Making me feel right at home.
You know what, Joey? I think you should do the honors today. It's episode 174.
Episode 174 in the pit on that plus.
Let's go.
He's back.
He's back.
It says 173 on that, but it's 173.
It's fine. Close enough. All right. Hit us with the intro, Nick.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you get our videos when they come out. We had a new Office games come out last night. Make sure you check that out. Do I have to do the point? We good?
What?
No, we're good. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just so used to doing the point upstairs, so never mind. Okay.
What are you doing? What are you talking
The point, like when I'm upstairs, you point to the videos.
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I know what I mean.
Yeah, you're good.
No need to point.
Make sure you put down in the comments what you want us to talk about in the pit. And yeah, we got a big crowd here today, so we got a big topic to talk about. If you guys don't know, we got the NFL draft. I'm not getting into topics. I'm just throwing it out there real quick.
That is the main topic.
Wait,
so.
the draft's today?
Yep.
Big draft day?
NFL, National Football
You know,
League.
like that, the NFL
Yeah,
one.
the one with the football. With
Yeah, the letter
Yeah.
that comes after M, and then the letter that comes after E, and then the letter that comes after K.
Yes,
Yeah,
that one. Yeah,
Drake
sorry.
song.
The Drake song. Yeah.
The No
Johnny
Fun
Manziel,
League.
that's right. Yeah, of course.
So without further ado, buckle your seatbelts. We're going upside down on this roller coaster today. Let's get it rolling.
We're in.
Upside down. Yeah, like this. Woo!
What's your favorite roller coaster?
Mine?
Yeah.
The one that runs you over.
I was not even going to say the one that you're not on.
I have never heard of that one. Okay, let's get into it here. Yankee single A affiliate offering $20 all you can drink beer and wine on Fridays. But the
Timeout. Would
Tampa.
repeat this again?
Directions, please.
Yeah, directions. Where are we going?
but the offer is only good until the team gives up a run.
Yep. So you can. So here's how it works. This is how it works.
First pitch fastball.
Yeah, home run. Exactly. So you can at the beginning of the game you can buy this all you can drink beer or wine
Yep.
deal. The Yankees. It's in Tampa. It's the Tampa Yankees. Actually, I don't think it's a
Tampa?
Yankees.
Fuck,
Tampa.
Joey, we're going to Florida.
Yeah.
We're going to Tampa.
Florida?
Tampa, Florida.
Fuck it.
Tampa, Matt. Okay.
Nope.
Is there a Tampa?
Tampa, Mass.
Just double checking.
That'd be
So they're offering this deal, $20. You can drink as much as you want until they give up a run. Now, this is reminiscent. Do you have you heard of the
Oh my God.
10? So there's this old story from the 80s about this 10 cent beer night. You know about this, Joey?
That was in Philly, right?
I think it was Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Either way, bad choice of a city to do that. Sorry, any Philly or Cleveland listeners, but rowdy cities to be given
Yeah.
dime beer nights.
So in 1974, the Cleveland Indians in a game versus the Texas Rangers hosted the 10-cent beer night where they're selling beer for 10 cents. It
Wow.
got
When
it
did
was
that happen?
1974.
My bad.
He literally opens every saying in 1974. they did-
I'm not good with dates, Dante. Come on.
You're not
I-
good at listening.
that happened like
Good point.
Yeah, I did just say in 1974 this happened.
I was just making sure.
fact check.
I did. It should be kicking in.
CBS, we need bigger. We need a bigger pill for him.
Might need it up
Okay,
to
all right.
dosage.
All right, so 10 cent beer
My
night.
apologies.
The promotion was to attract more fans to the game by offering 12-ounce beers of 3.2% beer for 10 cents each, which is a drop from what it was. It was 65 cents at the time, with a limit of 6 beers purchased. With a limit of 6 beers per purchase, but no limits during the game. So you can buy 6 beers at a time, as many times as you want.
I'd have a blast if I was around.
During the game, fans became so drunk that they stormed the field, and it got so rowdy they had to postpone the game, and the Indians had to forfeit the game because
That's
of it.
Wow.
hilarious.
So this reminded me a lot of the 10-cent beer night. But yeah, this would you guys willing to risk it for the $20?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
By doing this, you're basically just ensuring you're making it. Everyone is going to be drunk at the top of the first.
This is like an open bar. This is like open
because they're like,
bar.
well, if they score a run, like, then
This is
then I have to
exactly
pay.
like what open bar is. You have 2 hours to get as much alcohol in you as possible.
Yeah.
In this case, you have a few
Until-
innings to get alcohol. This is how I would do. I would strategize. I would go to a game against like the worst teams, like the worst hitting teams, and I would like plan that out.
Well, it's minor league
Galaxy
baseball.
brain.
Well, I know minor league.
Speaking like a veteran.
But like still, I would like look at the stats. Like, okay, this team is much worse than like this team. I'm going to go to this game. I'm going to go to this series instead. And I'd get my money's worth there.
Dante's gonna be in line if he's about to use his credit card for the $20. And that ball is deep,
I'd be so
gone.
upset.
Sorry.
I'd be so
right after you get charged.
You're right, dude. It's like it's forcing people to drink fast.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But
I
the
would-
thing is, though, you're drinking fast early in the game. You'll be sobered up by the time you leave. Fewer people getting drunk at the game. You know, drunk drive and leaving the game. They may be drunk anyway at 3 hours
Also,
game. But
go to
like,
an away game, so you have at least the top half of the inning where you're the ones hitting.
no, it's only the home team.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
Yeah,
like, if they
okay.
score the top of the inning,
Now I'm
you're
really,
fucked.
now I'm really starting to think. You know what I mean?
It's a strategy game here.
It's just, it really is. Yeah.
Because like, also you think about it
Get your
though,
money's worth.
if you get 2 beers, you're getting your money's worth at a ball game.
I mean, really,
honestly,
yeah.
it's $11
if you think
beer.
about it.
$11 beer.
Anyway,
yeah. So just like buy a beer, like get there like at 6:30 before the game starts. Have a beer before the game starts. Get a second beer at first pitch. You're already making money.
I'd
You
have
order
to-
2 at a time.
I don't think so.
multiple at a
I
time.
don't think so.
Great question.
I would have a fucking.
Did it say like what kind of beer it was?
Probably just like
Or
Bud
something
Light or
that.
something like that.
Bye night.
Milwaukee's best.
It doesn't matter.
Natural Light.
In my college
Let's just stick with the Bud Light.
the town where I went to college, there was a bar.
When you put in drink beer
And on
instead of
Tuesdays.
Yankees, yeast infection was one of the
Tuesday nights. They had a promo called Beat the Clock.
Okay.
At 8:30,
Yep.
beers are 75 cents.
Where?
And
For how
then
long?
until 9, then they go up to $1.
Where?
What was
What are we
Dave?
talking about?
What was the
This is,
deal at
in
Ohe on
Keene,
Thursday
New
nights?
Hampshire. Panucci's Ale House.
That place is fucking awesome.
Unbelievable. Beat the Clock. Ever been there for Beat the Clock? 8:30, beers are 75 cents. 9 o'clock, they're $1. 9:30, they're 125. And they go
Joey,
up.
why haven't you invited me?
I don't think it's there anymore, is it?
Oh, God, I sure hope so, dude. My heart just dropped when you said that, so I sure hope
Hey, Big Mike, that's a nice shirt. I wish I had one like it.
Thank you. I beat you in trivia for it.
Yeah, I mean,
I was fucking robbed.
You know what's funny? I was on the TikTok and YouTube. A lot of people were saying you're the one that cheated.
How did I cheat?
talked about how a group of bears is called a sleuth.
A sleuth?
I knew that.
Because Big Mike answered that, and we called it wrong on the show.
I think that's what people were talking.
That's what people
about.
But how did I cheat? How did
I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying what
I
people
think there was an
Ah.
incorrect answer.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're
It all
covering
worked out.
Yeah, that
That website
website
was bullshit.
Wait,
all
the
worked
website
out
we used is way
anyway.
awful.
Yeah, dude, there was a couple of them
Yeah, like the
The
movie
one
one.
with you, the Mario, the planet one, whatever that was. Remember
Yeah.
we had to put the
Jupiter?
subtitles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that website was bullshit.
Anyways, so did you end up beating the clock or?
No, nobody beats the clock, dude. The clock always beats you.
Like Vegas.
No one beats
Kind
the clock.
of like life.
we had a college bar called Ohi, our house east. It wasn't actually called Ohi. It was just affectionately called Ohi.
Okey
because-
pokey.
Well, so it was originally
called Ohi.
It was originally called Ohi, and then it like went out of business and got bought out like several
Two Saints
different times.
Tavern.
And yeah, then it became Two Saints Tavern. But they would do every Thursday night for 1 hour free drinks. Holy shit! Free drinks. So I would get there like it was from like either 9 to 10 or like 9:30 to 10:30, whatever. And I would get there at this before the clock even struck 9. And I would be at the bar ready to order. And my strategy was to just order multiple drinks because they weren't, there was no rules. It was lawless.
It was a
And I
lawless society.
So one time I was going in and I was just, I go up to the bar and I'm like, could I get 10 screwdrivers? And the guy's just like, I don't think I can do that. And I was like,
I've been there before.
8? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. so I just like I texted our friends. I'm like, guys, I'm sitting at a table. I got 8 screwdrivers. Whoever wants them, come and get them.
Thank you. God, much
There was
appreciated.
this
He's
one,
fixing something.
there was one bar, Roberto's Kevin, or they call it Dick's too. It's $1 every Dick's they call
Yeah,
it.
Dick's, Casey. Dick's.
Sporting
You
goods.
know about that. every Wednesday they have dollar beers, and it was just always a blast. It was always packed though.
In
Like,
by
it's
Quinnipiac.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It was
Oh,
like
I feel like I've heard of that.
I literally could walk there from
Yeah.
my house my senior year.
Nice.
Like quite literally could walk there.
Love it.
So are you guys doing the bring it back full circle? Would you guys do the $20 beer and wine?
There's no fiber in my body that wouldn't do that.
Yeah, me and Dante are actually going.
Tampa.
Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, we're going.
Sold.
You tell me to book the flight. You book the flight. You let me know. I'll Venmo you my ticket. Whatever. We're going.
I mean, honestly, it's a great idea to get people to go to games.
That I would go. I would literally go to.
Nut and
so
I will be
many-
responsible for driving.
I would go to so many double single A games if they had this. Yeah.
It's only on
drive,
Fridays
everybody.
too.
It's only on Friday.
It's
Oh
only
my
on Fridays.
God! It's not even. That's perfect.
Yeah, so you just go Friday
Everything about
night.
this- Wait, Yankees? Is that what it is?
Yankee
Tampa
single
game?
A affiliate in Tampa.
All right, Joe. You got to make a plan.
Yeah.
AJ, I might have to take a few days off coming up soon.
Tony C's is great.
Might have to take a half week off.
Why?
Might be going to Tampa. Might be going to Tampa.
So the amount of money that you spend to fly down there, get a hotel room.
It's all worth
Now,
it.
just out of curiosity, did you not walk around and look around in Lumberland and see in multiple places there's plenty of beer?
Do you want a beer?
can
I can
just
go
do
get
that
you a beer
here.
right now. if you want a
If
beer.
you need
I
a
mean,
fix,
it is.
you want-
It is.
it
I mean, it
is-
is 8:15 in the morning.
Do
I
you
mean,
want-
I probably should
if you
have a
need
beer.
any beer,
Probably
all you have to do is-
shouldn't.
You have easy access.
Yeah. And
Don't tell me
It's
these
free.
things.
and you have to make sure you make content out of it. Obviously.
If you drink a beer right now, it's content.
Wait a
You
minute.
want me-
On
where's
a
the beer?
technicality,
Where's the,
does
get me a beer. I'll drink a beer right
All
now.
10 of us can crack open a beer.
What?
I'll drink a beer right now.
All right.
I'll tell you what.
Get 2 of them. Yeah.
on a
My
technicality?
boss is telling me I can drink right now.
It's
I'll
What?
a good idea, but like it's still the price of drinking out. Because like if you went to just a gas station and spent $20, you can get 30 beers.
But Joey, think of the stories we could tell.
Well,
The
went single A
experience.
baseball.
The experience, Joey.
Shit baseball game. Turns out they didn't score the
What are you
whole
talking?
game.
Single A Yankees? That's the most fun baseball you could watch.
couple beers.
Are these the skunked ones or?
No, this has been in the fridge.
Okay.
Nice and cool. We got Patriot Pilsner. We've got Four Seam New England IPA. And then we got Bermuda Triangle Maple Porter.
Go with the Bermuda Triangle, Dante.
It's
It's like a circle. That's a triangle.
It's like
Chuck,
this-
Chuck and Larry. You know,
Is
it's like
this-
a circle.
is this-
That's a heavy one.
It's like the circle
Maple
of
though.
life.
Maple's a
That's a nice
lot.
breakfast.
You know what? All right. I mean, I can't taste anything anyway.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
It's like, all right, whatever. All right, I'll do.
John,
this
you
for you,
cracking open a
Nick.
beer?
Oh!
Take Patriot.
I'll take this one. We'll drink.
Wow.
Are we alcoholics? Maybe.
All right, boys.
This giveaway
Cheers,
is
fellas.
hyping people
Cheers.
up.
Cheers.
What giveaway?
This free beers thing is getting people hyped.
It's getting people drinking everywhere.
Oh,
Nice
the
8
single
a.m.
A thing?
beer. You gotta love it. It's pretty good.
You guys are sick.
You've never had. You never had.
It's draft day.
You never had IPA at 8:15 in the morning. Come on.
Thursday.
Nice morning beers. Oh man. God, this is weird.
I'm drunk. Anyone else drunk right now?
I mean, have you eaten anything today?
We had one sip.
Nope. No.
Oh no! All right, only a little bit spilled.
You motherfucker.
Only a little bit spilled. Oh,
drunk.
fuck, I'm fucked up.
You're so drunk.
And this is why beers get taken away.
No, what is going on?
Take it away from me. Don't punish all of us.
No, what the fuck?
That's like, put this down away.
Hey, what happens in Vegas, right? Not.
We're not in Vegas. We're not in Vegas. We're not? No. We're in Westford.
We're in the pit.
What?
The show goes on.
Yeah. Good idea. All right. Next topic. Let's get into the NFL draft.
You're drunk.
We got a little NFL QB carousel here.
MLB update, then we'll get the NFL draft last, or?
I think that's not a bad idea. Save the NFL for last.
All right.
Got the new NBA update, I'm cleaning.
All right. NBA update. What happened in the NBA? The Phoenix Suns clinched their first playoff berth in 11 years last night.
Wow.
Go.
It was the
Suns
second-
out, guns out.
Suns out, guns out. It was the second longest drought in the NBA. I think the Kings have the longest drought. Still do. That ain't gonna get broken anytime soon, unfortunately. But so going off of the Phoenix Suns, and this made me start thinking about this yesterday. I really think Chris Paul should be more of an MVP candidate than people just aren't considering him an MVP candidate, and he honestly should be up there with the top guys. Look at the Phoenix Suns last year, whereas I think they went into the bubble as the 9 seed. They didn't make the playoffs, but they have been terrible the last 11 years that they have been in the playoffs. And then the one season Chris Paul comes in, they have the second best record in the NBA. You haven't even hit 20 losses yet. They
might even have the 1 seed by the end of the season.
They're one game back of having the best record and the
number
1
one right
seed,
now?
the Jazz.
Jazz.
And they're kind of they haven't slowed down, but they're not the Suns are really hot right now. And I just think what Chris Paul, he came in there, turned the team around, turned the franchise around. That's how he's kind of been his whole career. I think that he at least deserves recognition for that.
They went undefeated in the bubble, though. Right?
They did. They did.
I would argue that they turned it around right after they got a visit from that girl on the podcast.
Yes, the one
That's
that she
really
was
what
with
turned
all the
around the
Suns
Suns
players.
organization.
I think that 8-0 run in the bubble. I think that's what made Chris Paul be you know what, I want to go there.
Yeah, I think so. He got traded there. But.
Yes, but
marketing
he had
strategy,
the freedom of saying I want to look at these
exactly.
teams. So
I think-
he saw a lot of potential in them from that run, which rightfully so. And look where they are now.
Yeah. No, I think it's hard to have the conversation of MVP and how Chris Paul's not even in the conversation, as you said. That team wasn't a playoff team, and now they're going to be possibly the best team in the NBA.
Yeah,
But that's insane.
I think 11-year drought, and they're going to be the 1 or 2 seed.
All NBA.
That's a big turnaround.
It is a big turnaround.
Russell Westbrook, Johnny's boy, got another triple-double last night. He's 6 triple-doubles away from having the most triple-doubles of all time.
Wow.
And there's 10 games left in this season, so
He'll do it this year.
he's going to do it.
He's doing it this year.
Yeah.
He's
Averaging a triple-double.
So he officially, if he literally went 0-0-0 the rest of the year, he'd still average a triple-double.
Yeah.
And he's going to be average a triple-double in 4 of the last 5 seasons.
And yet the Wizards are the 10 seed.
And the Wizards are the 10th seed. But, they are hot right now.
They're hot right now.
They're turning it around right now. I think that if they're in the playing game, I think
They're gonna make
win.
the
They're going to win
playoffs.
the playoffs.
Yeah,
Let me ask you something. If you got Russell Westbrook and you got
Bradley
Beal
Beal.
in the Eastern Conference, how are you not a better seed than that?
I just think
Can you
nothing
name
beyond
the third? Who's their third option?
Well, that's why I'm asking you. I don't know.
Exactly.
they're not besides those two
He's not on
guys,
the team anymore.
They had their starting center towards ACL pretty early into the year.
Yeah.
Even that Denny, the rookie,
He
got
wasn't
hurt.
good this year, though.
He was, yeah.
The
he
biggest
got
issue,
hurt.
the biggest issue with the Wizards is that they never Rui
Westbrook was
Hachimura.
hurt too for a little
Westbrook
bit,
was hurt. He was
so-
ineffective when he was playing too in the beginning of the season. When he got healthy, he's looked great. It's still Russell Westbrook, where he can score 40 points, 30, 10, and 10, and still have a bad game because that's Russell Westbrook. But they have no depth anywhere. They actually have guard depth. That's not true.
I was like,
They actually have guard depth. Ish Smith and Raul Neto have been pretty good, but their bigs aren't good. They have who's their starting center right now? It's fucking Alex Len.
Alex Len. Yeah.
Alex Len's their starting center. Rui Hachimura didn't take the step forward that they thought he would.
think he still will. Though.
I think he has time. He had crazy dunk.
He did have that crazy dunk on AD. He's still very
body
raw.
Davis.
He's still very raw.
I think he has potential to be.
He
good.
does have potential, but yeah, they need another option. Every team needs another option, but they need another option.
I think Westbrook and Beal is good enough for them to make the win the play-in tournament, make the playoffs.
Oh, definitely.
But I don't know.
They're better than the Heat, the Hornets, and the Pacers.
I think if they're playing at a high level, I'd agree with you as well.
They crush the Pacers, I think.
Yeah, and the Hornets, the Hornets. They pass both teams. They could pass. They're only 2 games back of the Hornets for the 8th seed right now. They could pass them in the regular season.
So there's less than 10 games left. It's very close, like in the Eastern Conference with the seeding stuff. So it's gonna be very interesting. See what happens. But yeah, I mean, other than that, nothing really crazy in the NBA. Marcus Smart did get suspended. It was like
Shocker.
they announced it like 2 hours before the game started.
Yeah.
For what?
He during the game, it was towards the end of the game. During the game, he got called for a technical in the 4th.
Yep.
I forget what it was for. I don't know if he said something to the ref, so we gave him a tech, and then the game ended, and I guess he was still going at the ref. So they suspended him for that.
League soft.
The refs this year have actually been terrible. Like with technical fouls and stuff, they give technical fouls out like it's nothing. Like
What's the deal with that?
Who was it?
There was
it was the Warriors. It wasn't the Wizards. Jordan Poole, was that against the Wizards?
There was a Wizards game I was watching where literally every other minute there was a technical foul.
There was the Warriors played the other day, and
Yeah.
Jordan Poole hit a 3 in the corner, and then he did a celebration, and the ref called a technical right away, and he was like, he literally just put up like a 3-point sign, and the ref called a tech. Like that, you're sucking the life out of the game.
Yeah.
And you're delaying the game, you're slowing it down. It's just annoying.
I mean, what's the deal? I mean, this kind of segues us to the MLB update. We can kind of go from there. But refs and umps have just been terrible this year.
What's the deal with that, Johnny?
I don't
Because
know.
they want power.
I think it is a power thing.
It's a power. It's 100% a power
Maybe they
thing.
need to have a beer or two before
Hey.
they wrap it around.
Drink to that.
I was gonna say,
Angel
you guys'
Hernandez.
stomach hurt as much as mine.
I just feel weird right now.
I feel
Yeah, I feel strange. My stomach hurts. I took 2 sips of that beer, and my body went.
It's too early.
No, those might be skunked actually.
Mine tastes good.
Even better.
No, yours tastes good. Is yours skunked?
I mean, I can't taste.
Mike,
mine,
we have
but
a
I feel
live skunked or not.
What do we got?
What do
We got. Okay, mine is the 4-seam New England IPA. I'm not normally an IPA fan, but this is actually good.
Is it
Bermuda
skunked?
Triangle?
No, it's not skunked.
I don't think
Dante?
mine is. I think I would know if mine is skunked.
I don't think mine is. I think mine just tastes like an IPA.
Whoa. All right, 3 for 3.
Yours is a Pilsner.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No? Mike, you can't skunk an IPA?
Sure you can.
You said you
Why wouldn't you be able to?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able
a
to?
little lighter.
Alcohol? Some sort of alcohol? Oh, I said I disagree.
So, anyway, back to baseball real quick.
Enough about alcohol.
Enough about alcohol. So did you guys see the play yesterday in the Brewers Marlins game where they ruled pitcher interference with the play on the line?
This fucking call was so bad.
Yeah.
So fucking bad.
Yeah, Casey pulled it up.
You ever seen this? This is atrocious.
Yeah, I can pull it up on my phone.
This is MLB stuff.
Yes,
MLB
this
stuff.
is a MLB
Now you can
game.
talk.
No, I can talk. Cool.
I still don't really understand what happened in this play.
So what happened was,
If anything, the runner was in interference.
yeah. So what happened was Godley is feeling the ball. I'll pull up the play.
All right.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on. I'll just
I
pull up
got
the
it.
real play. Here. So play out on the first. Godley fields it, fires on the first, or whoever fields it. I don't remember exactly. And they rule that Godley interfered in the base path, granting him first base. Sorry, morning beers. Not feeling good. Granting him first base.
Are you guys okay?
What the fuck's going on over there?
Dante, if this all falls apart, I'm blaming it all.
Me?
on you.
You're the one that brought it up.
Oh, he's playing
But
with
yeah,
you.
Brought
so
up the alcohol.
so they ruled that
you
Godley
could've
was in the
said
base
no.
path, that he interfered with
said you
Isan
could've said
Diaz.
You could have said no.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to say no if you're offering me a free. You said no to 8 a.m.
You ask somebody for a beer, and then you say no.
That's
That's how you say no.
Never heard of that in my life. I've never declined to free.
All right.
Called it interference.
They called it interference. All right, so they called that play interference on the pitcher, even though he clearly wasn't in the way at all. It's not
He
reviewable.
was still on the grass.
Yeah.
And the runner runs on the grass.
Yeah.
So let me hear what's the story about it. Like,
So it's not a reviewable play because of the judgment call.
okay.
And
Dumb.
they ruled, so the run on, it was I think it was the second out of the inning, but they ruled him safe at the play. They gave Diaz the first, and Corey Dickerson scores in that play. He was going to score regardless, but he scored in that play. And yeah, I mean, it's the ump show. I mean, they're calling plays that aren't even there. I mean, between all the missed calls on replay, I mean, the replay's been awful this year. There's so many things with the umpiring this year.
They interview the umpire after the game, and he said,
let me check.
You would never admit that.
They did recently.
I mean, it's not even close.
It's all about power. They want to be recognized on the fucking field.
It's so weird, though, because especially as players are talking more and more about...
Get the robots.
Yeah, about the robots ump. You'd think they'd want to do a better job.
Get the robots.
Nick, would you ever ump?
I could ump.
Yeah.
No, would you ever?
Give me your
ump?
strikeout call.
Yeah, sure.
How would you do strikeout?
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Back up.
Give him some space.
Give him some space.
Nah, he doesn't need to be that close to him, like.
Country! You're out!
Oh, that's him.
There it is. I like that.
Loud.
Really good.
Yeah. I
You
think...
don't need the mic to be that close.
Let's see if they said anything. Yeah, it was a dumb play. I mean, umpiring has been bad this year. It's just... So... Pretty sure okay, this is what the umpire Marty Foster said on the replay of the call. We dissected it a little bit as a crew. I'm 100% sure that the runner was impeded on his way to first base.
What? It wasn't even close.
Stupid.
Nope. So that's what the quote about it was.
That's just making you sleep at night. You're an idiot.
Yep.
That guy's an idiot.
That's bad.
So in other baseball news, Red Sox won last night, beating the Mets and Jacob deGrom.
Wow.
1-0.
Fuck you, Toad.
All it took was one.
What was the score?
1-0.
Wow, who pitched for the Sox?
Mike, you take the under in that game?
Pivetta.
Dude, so I saw a stat recently.
Yeah.
that
Hey,
DeGrom's-
thank you. I hit my other two as well.
Was it
Dodgers.
Dodgers? Yeah, I told you. Dodgers and the
Astros
under.
came back in the ninth.
Oh, they
too.
did?
Yeah, they were
I-
down going in the bottom of the ninth. I
Yeah, so
think.
they were
Sox
down.
score?
So they scored on a Christian Vasquez double.
In the second.
Let's go, Vasquez.
I saw a stat that DeGrom's ERA since 2018.
Yeah, I have the stat in here. Yeah.
Hit it.
So
Hit it.
So I'm gonna tie this all in. So DeGrom got another loss last night. He is now since 2018, which includes the Cy Young seasons of 2018 and 19, he has a 1.99 ERA over 81 starts, and yet his win-loss record is 27-21 with a sub-2 ERA. The Mets
Why would he
record.
stay in New York?
Yeah,
It's
like,
actually
the-
amazing to me that he likes it.
Not only that, the Mets record.
Coming from
The-
a Mets fan.
The Mets record
love him.
in games that he starts, the Mets record in games that he starts since 2018, they are 38-43 in games that Jacob deGrom
I
starts.
knew he had a negative.
That's ridiculous.
That's unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
That's half of a season.
This
The
is
part
full
is,
season.
is that this year, like the lineup was supposed to be good at hitting. This
Lindor's
year.
been ass.
It was not. Yeah, like,
Lindor's
Yeah,
been
Lindor,
Mendoza
yeah.
line.
Oh, he got his contract. He's done.
I was gonna say he got his money.
he'll be fine. It's 18 games or whatever.
Yeah.
19.
So,
Who's counting?
Wednesday marked the third time in 3 seasons that the Mets have lost 1-0 in DeGrom's start, and the 33rd time in DeGrom's career he allowed 1 or no runs and failed to pick up the win.
That's off. That's actually
awful.
sad.
That's
That's actually
awful.
really
So-
sad.
Single stat about DeGrom's
is that one of the
career
worst
is just
of all time?
It's got
That's so sad, dude. I'd be so depressed if I was him.
I don't get why he wants
I'd
to
want
stay in New
out.
York.
I'd want out.
I don't get why he wants to stay in New York.
Yeah, I don't know why. I would be out of there. So I
I'd
would
want
out.
out.
Of there.
Tying this back to the Wizards conversation we're having before, which is worse, the Mets record in DeGrom starts or the Wizards record when Bradley Beal scores 40+? The Wizards.
Gotta go
the
DeGrom.
Wizards.
Wait, what's the Wizards?
The
gotta go
Wizards.
DeGrom.
The
All you gotta
Wizards.
do is manufacture a run.
The Wizards are 7-21. 7-21 when Bradley Beal scores 40 or more points.
Well, I mean,
I
That's
still-
nobody
still-
else more to you. So,
Dude, one
Over
run
the-
okay.
to score one run in a game these days, especially now that baseball has changed. I'm not gonna say it's like difficult, or I'm not gonna say it's not difficult, but like, come on, one run.
Yeah.
You're saying one
Well,
run for this guy.
I have another
Who-
topic
this-
that ties into this kind of
Yeah, but they were
directly.
facing Nick Pivetta. How are you supposed
Nick
to?
Pavetta's been pretty good this year, man.
Yeah, he's not bad.
He's not bad.
he claims he's just as good as DeGrom. That's what he says.
Did you
Really? Did
So
you say that?
Pivetta had
really did.
Pivetta probably had the biggest at bat last
He's
night against
3-0
DeGrom.
this year, Pivetta.
Pivetta worked a 10-pitch at bat against DeGrom in the third inning. That kind of changed the entire tone of the game.
Let's go for Vanna.
Yeah, he had a hell of an at bat.
He actually
Yeah,
been doing really well this
Nice
year.
little trade from Chaim Bloom there. Get rid of
Workman and
Hembry.
Embry and get
Max.
Pivetta.
Are we
Yeah,
on the blue train?
It's not bad.
L'Chaim train
I'm not sold
L'Chaim?
yet, Joey. I'm not sold there yet. Not yet.
to life.
Liking what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean the Red Sox. I'm not sold on them yet.
I'm not yet. Not yet.
I mean
Oh,
their
not yet.
What did I say
rotation.
20 games, 20 more games. I
20
said
more
yesterday?
games. Yep.
The DeGrom one's got to be worse.
I
think
had-
DeGrom one's
Without
worse?
question. I mean,
Honestly, my
3
Mets are
years,
squandering his
three
3 years. You said his average ERA is 1.99.
Yep.
How many hits did the Mets have last night?
That is ridiculous.
I don't think there's anybody who has that over any
They had
3-year
two.
stretch in history.
They had two hits?
Two hits.
The dude
deGrom.
gets no help.
How many
DeGrom-
walks?
They have
DeGrom
offensive
has-
players on that team.
Man, Pavetta shoved.
deGrom has many RBIs as he has runs allowed this year.
So bad.
He's his offense. He's his offense.
Let's go, Pavetta. Ride the Pavetta train.
So why does
All
he
aboard.
like? I mean,
Bold
serious
prediction, Pavetta AL
Why
signing.
is like the Mets?
question. Why does he like the Mets so much?
Why does Bradley Beal like the Wizards? It's Stockholm syndrome at this point.
Yeah, it is the same principle,
Yeah.
effectively, where it's like, wait, why do you like it here? Like, we're ruining your career.
Yeah. No, it's
That might be one of the worst stats I've ever heard in my life, to be honest.
it's pretty brutal.
If DeGrom was on a half decent team, not a good team, a half decent team, he would average 22, 23 wins a season.
I mean, that's a lot of wins,
And the
but yeah.
Mets historically make
With that, I mean,
players
nasty.
worse. Like, can you imagine if he's on a good team?
I mean,
Like,
he's on the
yeah.
like the Red Sox or something like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
like the best
he's
team in the
not the
majors,
one
the
that-
Boston
yeah.
Red Sox.
I'm gonna make this case right now, though.
Yeah.
I think the stretch that Jacob deGrom is on right now is the most dominant stretch we've seen in baseball in the last 20, 30 years of a pitcher. His last 3 years of a sub
For a
2
pitcher?
ERA
For a
from his last
I
season.
don't know.
Pedro.
Lincecum had some really good years.
He never had a sub 2 ERA in either of those seasons.
What about
Jacob
Felix?
Felix never had that kind of stretch.
Johan Santana.
What about
Never had that
Pedro?
kind of stretch. Pedro, I was saying since Pedro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Since Pedro's like 99 to 203 stretch.
So good.
There's never been a stretch like this. 98 since 03. I mean, DeGrom's probably going to win the Cy Young this year. He might just win MVP if all things break right for him.
I have a problem with pitchers winning MVP. I'm sorry.
I could honestly.
Why?
Because they only pitch every 5th game. You got to have a guy that's in there all the time.
I agree with you.
They do have
They have
that.
their own.
And they have
Thank
their
you.
own
They have their
Yeah,
own
but
award.
I think if you're a guy like
Yeah,
DeGrom,
fuck pitchers.
who's been so elite,
Right?
like if DeGrom right now,
Well,
DeGrom,
yeah, DeGrom is definitely the most valuable player for the Mets.
Yeah, he
Yes,
is.
That's
I mean,
clear.
I
but
think
don't
there
know
are
in the league.
exceptions when it comes to
Exactly.
pitchers and MVP, and I do believe this would be an exception.
exactly.
Like
I
if
think
it-
DeGrom is the exception. Like
I do
Kershaw was the
agree with
exception.
you, Nick,
Verlander was the
that
exception.
Pitchers shouldn't be like they
Like
shouldn't.
Verlander snubbed Ellsbury in 11. Let's be honest.
Uh-huh.
He snubbed.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you to that, but I
Like
think
Kershaw
there
in
are
13
exceptions.
deserved it though. Kershaw was elite in 13.
Also had a very good stretch.
Not this good though. We've never seen a stretch like this
Yeah, I'm not saying.
in a while.
I love DeGrom is like maybe my favorite Met ever at this point.
mean,
I
he's-
just, if I could say one thing to him, I would just say I'm sorry. Like,
What about Mike Piazza?
he was like Mike Piazza is like the reason I'm a Mets fan. I would, but like, so he's probably
Not your favorite of all time.
I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point. DeGrom's just so good. Like I've never seen anything like him.
If he has another 3 years,
Keep us posted.
That's need to bring up
like
Justin.
this,
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
They need to
Yeah.
bring up Lasco.
Yeah, we need a last.
Another
They
3-year
need him.
stretch,
They need a relief pitcher. Come on.
They need Lasco.
And then one more stat of the day for baseball. I want to get Nuts' opinion on this.
Oh, here we go.
Don't get
So
me
this
started.
year, MLB league-wide is having the worst hitting season of all time by average.
Hitting season?
Hitting season.
Okay.
The 230. The league is batting 232 this year,
Okay.
which is the worst average of any season ever. Now the question is it good pitching or bad hitting?
I'd say it's good pitching. Yeah.
I hope we don't disagree then.
He's a pitcher. What do you think he's gonna say?
I mean, that's like.
That's awesome.
I think you'd say like, oh, the guys are ass these days. Like the hitters, they don't know how to hit.
Dude, look at some of the hitters. See some of the balls they hit?
I think it's bad hitting.
Oh, there we go. There's the disagreement. What,
go,
what
Big
makes you
Mike.
say that?
Hey, there he is.
Because everyone-
You think it's changed in approach? You think it's
No, everyone's just everyone's just bomb or bust.
It is true.
Launch angle bullshit. That's all I got in the matter though.
100 or how many strikeouts do guys usually have a year?
it's gone exponentially up?
Yeah, so like what's an average? I mean, it used to be like if you struck out 100 times a year, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Now it's like
And Mark Reynolds struck out
3x
232, and that was like huge. Now everyone's
Yeah.
striking out 200 plus times.
I agree with Mike. It's bomb or bust these days for sure.
but I also
I'll
think
These guys don't get paid millions of dollars.
An
to
out's
hit
an out.
Singles.
now it's an out.
If you strike out, ground out, it's outs and out.
Although putting the ball in play, though, more chance you get on base.
100% agree with you.
Yeah,
What goes up must come down.
but
Yeah, but
I-
it
I think
goes
if you
up,
go-
it goes over the fence.
yeah.
I know a story that there's a guy.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
There was a guy in the one of the coaches for the Mets long ago. Asked Carlos Delgado.
What do you?
Ridiculous. I heard that comment.
Casey,
What
you
did
left
Casey
your
say?
fist up, and Joey just like wasn't looking at you. And
Flip
just
it
put
off.
right
Put
back.
on TikTok.
There's a story of a one of the coaches for the Mets asked Carlos Delgado one day. He goes, during batting practice before the game, he goes, Carlos, you know, they shift you so much. Why don't you just hit the ball to the left side, or to the right side rather? And he goes, because I don't get paid to put the ball on the left side. I get paid to put the ball, you know,
Over the fence.
400 feet.
That's
up in the
sick.
seats.
That's a sick one.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No, not close.
No,
460 something home runs, maybe.
Yeah,
he's getting there.
he's not even on the ballot anymore.
He had a solid career,
473.
though.
So you're saying he's got a
solid
shot.
career. He's a good player. Hall very good.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I don't think
No.
there's a chance. He's not on the ballot anymore.
If he's off the ballot, it means he has no chance.
Thank you.
There was a chance.
Yeah.
But he might come back.
Yeah, what movie?
Never
what
say
mo-
never.
What movie is that
Dumb and
from?
Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Perfect movie for you.
You walked right into that one.
Yeah. Walked into that.
That was a
one.
layup neck.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny.
Nick liked that one.
Is that it for the MLB update?
That's it for the MLB.
That was a good update.
NHL update.
All right.
How about the hockey? Go Bruins.
Hit it. How about the Bruins? Let's get to the NHL update.
The
All right,
Bees are
go
look-
Bruins, baby.
The Bees are looking
somewhere,
good, right?
Yeah,
Bruins are good. Caps are good.
they're good. They're better.
They're better.
Some would argue. We don't need to do an NHL update. I was just.
All right, 1 minute. Go. What's going on?
Oh gosh, the NHL is going so crazy. The Colorado Avalanche, they're looking pretty good. The Vegas Golden Knights, they're looking pretty good. Florida Panthers are looking pretty good. They clinched a playoff spot. The Tampa Bay Lightning clinched a playoff spot.
Are the Bees actually nasty or?
Bees are going to be a problem, dude. Taylor Hall. All right, here's something. Let's get you guys up to speed on the Bees a little bit.
Lay it
They
on
traded
us.
for Taylor Hall at the trade deadline.
Wait, the Bees got Taylor Hall?
Yeah, they got Taylor Hall.
Even I fucking do that.
So, in
No hockey.
Taylor Hall played for the Sabres this year. In 39 games, he scored 2 goals. He has now been with the Bruins for 9 games, has 4 goals.
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So the Sabres have now paid Taylor Hall $5 million this year to score more goals against them than for them.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love to hear
Wow.
that.
Pop it off. Put it on TikTok.
Put it on TikTok.
All right.
How are the Islanders?
Thank you, Joey.
Islanders are screwing themselves right now.
Sounds about right.
Won't they still make the playoffs though? Like they'll be the 4.
They'd have to like lose out
Yeah.
to not
Yeah.
get in, but they're
They might.
doing a pretty damn job of making that seem possible.
Cool. Before we get into the NFL, should we do the question of the day?
Sure. AJ's gone though.
Oh, jeez. All
Oh,
right.
jeez.
Cool. We'll get into the
Enough
NFL.
set.
What?
Yeah, your question of the day.
Gotcha. I'm coming back.
All right, fans out there, we are
Question
about
of
to
the
do.
day.
Question of the day.
If you want to be on camera,
It's
you
new.
can stand behind Mike.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Brand new.
Yeah, I was standing right next to Mike.
Gotcha.
Okay.
He asked it.
Jeff Bezos. Ooh, great shoes, Big Mike.
Thanks. I got a big story about that.
Holy
today, too.
smokes. Can we get the camera on
Oh,
Mike's
look at
shoes
those
right now?
things! Those things are like
No.
22-inch rims.
They definitely are,
Question,
Big
and
Nick.
We do give our answers, but it's supposed to be like. turns into
Finally got some
debate
new
kind of
shoes
thing.
after like 3
there you
years.
Oh, look at those.
Super hot
No, I
fire.
just-
Shout out Adidas, not looking for a sponsorship, but the guy's open
I
for
don't know.
one.
It's our first time doing it.
4 pairs of shoes for a
Look at this motherfucker.
I personally would like to hear the story.
Yeah, what's the story?
Yeah, I got you after. I'll tell you.
Oh, it's after, not on.
What's the question of the day?
Yeah.
Question of the day.
All right.
Jeff Bezos. Does everybody know who he is?
Never heard of him.
Never
All
heard
right,
of
that's
him.
what I thought. How often does Jeff Bezos check his net worth?
69 times a day.
Do you know
Never?
do you know the
No,
answer?
there's not an answer.
Yeah, I know the answer because I know Jeff.
I didn't know. I didn't know if there was an answer.
Is this a
to this
Googleable
or not.
answer?
No, this is just stirring the pot.
0. Never text it.
I don't
You
think
don't
he
give a
ever
fuck.
checks
He knows he's rich as fuck. Doesn't
Yeah.
care.
When he was number 2, how frequently was he checking?
0.
Still
That's
a lot more.
Mike, he's in
lot more
second
than
now
that.
behind Musk. He's got to be checking it all the time.
0.
I don't know.
He's got
He knows. He
It's
knows
a
eventually
race.
he'll be like, "Fuck it." I know eventually I'll be ahead of him,
Okay.
so it doesn't matter.
Second part of this is how often does he check what his Amazon stock is worth?
0.
0.
I think you're wrong.
No,
I think
no.
he checks it
I think
once
you're
a
wrong.
day.
That he's
Once a
checking
day.
the
Stock at
Yeah.
least once a day.
He's checking the stock
0.
once a day. I
I'd
don't
say
think he's
check
checking the
it.
net
0.
worth.
He has
Does
people
look
to do
what
all
it's
this
worth.
for
He has,
him.
he has people who does it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he
he
knows what it is on
0.
a daily basis.
Yeah.
He knows what's going on.
While he
Yeah.
washes dishes,
I don't
someone
know.
tells him.
You think he washes dishes?
He does. He actually
does?
likes washing dishes. There was
Oh,
a,
what a
I don't know
nerd.
what I read, but he actually likes doing dishes.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I think the 0 for what his Amazon stock is worth is wrong.
0.
I think it's wrong. I
So
think
do you
that
know the answer or do you not?
I do because I know Jeff. I don't know the answer.
So how
You tell me you didn't
sure?
chat with him last night?
No, I didn't. So why are we talking about it? Because we're going back and forth.
Because it's question
about
of the day.
it. Question of the day.
Duh.
I would say He checks his net worth like maybe once a week, and then stock at least once a day.
I feel like when he was climbing to the top, he had to be checking constantly. Because once you get to number 1, then you're like, oh fuck, I'm
Well,
not.
he's not number 1 now. Musk.
I don't know, is he?
That's what I thought. If that's the case,
They
I think
keep
he's
going
checking
back and
all the time.
They keep going
like
back
that,
and
that
forth.
create like that drive to be at the very top. I'm sure he's not satisfied being at 7.
That free case they gave Celsius to Mike because they fucked up. That's what ruined it for him.
He dropped from there.
True, but now I got 24 of them.
All right.
Yeah,
Question of the day, that's all we got.
Can I get one, Mike?
Yes, Casey. Jesus Christ.
Mommy, can I get one?
Told you 7 times, grab one.
All right.
I'm gonna chase my Celsius with my beer. Just have a nice mixed concoction of beer and Celsius.
Mommy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Just because he likes it.
All right. You know what time it is? It's time for the NFL draft.
Dun, 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 dun. Welcome
All
to the
right,
draft.
let's get into it here. First, we're going to start with the Patriots. They're working on a new contract for Jimmy G.
It's a speculation. It's not confirmed.
That is an absolute
Confirmed by
rumor
Jeff
and a half.
Bezos.
Rumor and a half.
What do you guys think?
I don't
Is
see it.
the
I don't
rumor
see it.
true?
I just read a report that said the 49ers will not trade him unless they are overwhelmed by
Look
an
at that.
Well, why the hell
offer.
would
And
they?
they
What a great
will
crowd,
not be
Casey.
overwhelmed by an offer because no one's going to give up much for him.
Brady and Jimmy G.
Oh, Brady, Jimmy G. We're not talking about fucking Brady. Would you please?
Can we go back to that graphic real quick?
Jimmy G can't stay healthy.
Look how happy he looks with Brady, and now look how pissed off he looks with Cam Newton.
They're on different teams, Casey.
He looks pissed off. with
He's
Cam
on the
Newton.
49ers jersey. He's in the freaking Patriots jersey. They're both on the Patriots.
Exactly.
Yeah, he looks fucking happy with Bill and McDaniels.
And then when he's with Belichick, he's like, Belichick, please bring me back.
If you got a photo of someone smiling and
Love
a
the
photo of
shoes,
them
but
not
thank you.
smiling, that means
I
they
found
must
it.
be universally happy in one place and not in the other.
Exactly.
Smiled being happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
I prefer them trading
That was
up.
Joe and Dave's analysis.
I would prefer them drafting a quarterback and trading up than doing whatever they got to do for Garoppolo.
I have a feeling they're not going to go up there. I have a feeling that
I think Garoppolo.
it's going to cost too much.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's worth it.
Justin Fields, I think, is going to be really, really, really good.
Dude, I want
I
him
disagree.
So bad. That's definitely the guy. That's our guy.
Fields?
That's our.
I
that's
take
our
him
quarterback.
over Lance in a heartbeat.
You take Field over? I like.
Wait, you say Fields?
I take
over
Fields
Lance?
over Lance in a
Okay,
friggin' heartbeat.
I'm not big on Lance. Mac Jones. I mean, I think he's going to go third.
If he goes third, the 49ers team should be blown up.
I am going to laugh my ass
What?
off.
Do the Niners have the third pick?
Yeah.
They traded
so
so
much.
much to get the third.
To move up
to move
three
up
spots.
3 spots.
Of three
Mac
teams.
Jones is either gonna go like early on. If he doesn't go third, he could slip like late first.
The
Something about his name just sounds like a bust.
Yeah, Mac
Something weird
Jones.
can happen.
This is
I'm
sick.
just not sold on him. I know Will likes him a lot, but I'm not sold on him early. I'm really.
I'm a Lance fan. I know we haven't seen much of Lance, but I think he has a lot of like raw talent, and I think he's a guy who needs to sit behind a quarterback for a couple years, which is why he'd be perfect on the Niners.
He's a project.
He's a
the biggest
project. You're not taking him for this year.
Yeah.
Which is why he'd be good on the Niners because you have a quarterback. You could just keep playing Garoppolo and just have your backup. I mean, I just don't get though why the Niners would trade up for the third pick.
The only way the Patriots get Fields is if they get up to 4.
Yeah.
Only
No, I
way. If
agree.
they don't go to 4, they're screwed. They can go to 6, they can go to 7. It
I
won't
mean,
matter.
the Falcons could take Pitts, and then the Bengals aren't going to take a quarterback.
Let's take an
You don't
offensive
think
tackle.
so?
You got to protect.
You got
The
to
Bengals
draft
are
a
gonna
offensive
Got to
Yeah.
draft an offensive tackle.
They're going to take what's his name from
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
They have to take him.
And
He's
then
the
you-
best offensive tackle in the
Yeah.
draft.
And then you got the Dolphins. They're not going to take a quarterback. And then
They're going to take a wide receiver. They're going
yes.
to
Chase.
him up with-
Chase or Waddle or Smith, one of those guys. And then who's 7? Is that no?
And then you got the
Is that the Panthers? No.
Panthers are 8th. 7th is
Washington. Isn't it Washington?
Broncos.
Broncos.
No,
They
the
just
Lions. It's the
traded
Lions.
for-
The Lions. Sorry.
The Lions.
This is no. They
Oh,
said
okay,
the
that's
Broncos
a-
trade.
You don't know where they're going to go.
They're not going to get a quarterback.
They're not getting quarterback. They just got Goff. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably. I mean, they might trade that pick. The 7th pick is the first pick that'll get traded. Probably the 8th pick.
That's the thing.
ninth
That's what I'm
pick.
saying. Nick. They might not have to trade up to 4 to get Fields.
No, you might not have to.
If he doesn't go 4, he could slip.
The only way.
He could slip.
The only way.
The Chicago Bears are at 14. They could take him.
The only way that you'd have to trade up is if another team is trading up to that spot.
Yeah.
That's the only competition. If you feel like the football team or the Bears are going to trade up for the 4 spot, because I don't think the football team's going to take Fields. I don't think they're interested in Fields. They already got burned by an Ohio State quarterback. I don't know if they're going to go back to another Ohio State quarterback.
PTSD.
Yeah, they have a little PTSD. Bears, I think the Bears are your biggest concern for drafting Fields. I mean, the Bears need to contend. They need to win now because it's all Nagy.
You mean Andy Dalton ain't going to take
They
them
got
to the
AD,
playoffs?
baby.
Andy Dalton all day, baby.
People sleep, Joey. People sleep.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But if Justin Fields is available, I could very easily see the Browns moving up into that 4th spot to get that pick. Not Bears. I said the Browns. I meant the Bears.
Yeah, I think the Bears are the biggest worry there.
Like,
I think you could trade up to maybe the Panthers. Maybe they trade down now because
the Panthers could trade down. The Broncos could trade down. They have Bridgewater now.
I think Stephon Gilmore's going to get packaged in a deal with something tonight.
Yeah.
So maybe you put him and then not as many picks.
You could probably get him for the 4th pick. Yeah.
Him in a first pick. Maybe not one for next year too.
I thought he was the heart and soul of that defense.
He is, but
He
he
makes a lot. He's going to make a lot in his next contract, and Bill is not going to pay.
I think Gilmore and 2 first-rounders gets the deal done.
I believe so too.
100%.
You give Gilmore our first this year, and then
And
a first next year. I would do that.
I think that gets the deal
Isn't he
done.
the guy you met at Fogo?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that was like, Patriots get the 4th pick, and Falcons don't have to hear any more 28-3 jokes.
Yep.
Deal? Yeah, I think that's worth it.
All right, how about this for a trade? Just throwing this out there. 4th pick, Julio Jones to the Patriots. For 2 firsts, a second, it's the fun.
That doesn't get
I
it
wouldn't
done.
even think twice about that.
That doesn't get it done.
I wouldn't think twice about
We take
that.
all the money.
I mean, the money
Julio
evens,
Jones is
the money
making
And
evens
we
out.
robbed them.
Who, there was a team that
What'd you
said
say?
that they
We
were
robbed them.
Who robbed them?
Yeah.
No, he's saying to rob them.
Oh.
We would rob them. We would
Gotcha.
rob them.
Yeah.
Like literally take their money.
Yeah.
I think Julio Jones gets moved.
The
I do
Ravens
too.
looked
They're
into
trying
getting
to.
Julio, but they said the money is just so much they couldn't even get a framework of a deal.
Really.
He's making a shit ton of money, and
Wherever he goes, he's making less.
Yeah.
100%. If he goes to Green Bay, some contest, he's making less. Has to.
And I also think if something like that happened, Julio, I don't think Cam Newton's going to be his. I don't think they see Cam Newton being his quarterback. Like you take Fields or something like that.
Well, here's the thing. Even if the Patriots do take Fields, you really think he's the
not
week
going
one
to start.
starter?
Right.
He's not starting.
No. He'll start. I'd say at least he'd sit the first half of the season, at least, and then or Cam plays a full year and then he starts next year. He wouldn't start right away.
The reason why I think the reason why they gave Cam a 1-year deal is because they're trying to get a bridge quarterback, rookie, somebody. According to a lot of reports, Cam Newton likes Fields, and he thinks very highly of him. Maybe they're thinking he
can learn
be
a
the
lot
guy
under him.
to learn from him, and then
That's why.
I think-
That's also another reason why I like the idea of getting Fields because he can play under a guy that has a very similar play style to him and has a ton of
I think
experience.
he's got the same kind of personality.
Yeah.
Too.
That's why I would also like that.
I would be stoked if they got Fields. If they don't get Fields, I'd love to see them get either Waddle or Smith.
I mean, I've
'Cause I don't
seen
think Chase is gonna be there.
Smith is dropping to mid first now.
I don't understand.
I think Smith could be available at the 15th
He
pick.
could if we don't trade him.
Although
he's
the
there, I
Eagles
would
are
be
definitely
fine with
drafting
that.
wide receiver.
You got the Giants. I saw in a lot of mock drafts they were taking ones. Eagles.
Giants don't need-
Dolphins are going to take one.
Giants don't need a wide receiver though. They just signed
Who would they send?
what's his name?
Signed
from Lions?
Galloway.
Galloway, yeah.
Oh, they did. Yeah,
and they
that's
got
right.
Sterling Shepard, and they got another guy too in
They
the
got
free agency.
Ingram still, the tight end, right? Evan Ingram.
Yeah. I don't know if they draft a wide receiver per se. I mean, the Eagles for sure are drafting wide receiver.
Patriots
Chargers
are
probably.
one wide receiver away from being the lead.
Which
Elite?
One wide receiver. If they get a number one guy like a Smith or a Waddle, you got
Which one would
the
you
two. You got the
prefer?
2 tight ends already, and you got Aguilar, who's a pretty damn good 2, and
He's
you
all
got
right.
Bourne, who's a borderline 2-3.
He's a
Big Nick.
3-4.
Big Nick,
You got a lot of
you know, I love you, but they also have to have someone throw to those.
Oh, I
guys.
understand. I'm saying if you can't get a quarterback, is what I'm just saying. I'm just saying get the pieces, then you're gonna have to figure out.
Yeah.
Because
Would
here's the
you-
thing:
I mean-
you can't get a quarterback. You got to get the best offensive player you can get.
Yeah. Would you prefer Waddle or Smith?
Right now,
I mean, you're getting. Who would you prefer of these 3 options? If you had the choice, trading up to get Fields. Let's say you give up a boatload to get Fields. Cost you Gilmore. Cost you 2 first rounders.
Okay.
This is hypothetical.
well, you can kiss all the wide receivers goodbye then.
Yeah, exactly. You could trade up a little bit to, let's say, like the 10th or 11th pick, possibly get a quarterback, but if not, get a wide receiver, such as Devontae Smith or
Chase is going to go to the Dolphins.
Chase is going. Chase is not. Chase is not going to
I
do
think
that.
he's either going to go 5 or 6.
You could also make the argument that he goes to the Bengals.
He could. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely could.
going back to the Burrow, getting the guy who
Gotta protect him though.
No, they shouldn't. They should get an offensive lineman.
They should
But
drive. They need an offensive lineman. I mean, you see that. There's that photo of Joe Burrow at the jersey unveiling from a couple weeks ago, and just the massive scar on his knee is like so like evident, and just like a reminder of like what the fuck the Bengals have done to this great quarterback
in less than a year.
Yeah, in less than a year. You need to draft an offensive tackle.
Jaguars have the one pick.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
There's no way he doesn't go number 1.
No, it's gonna be Lawrence.
1 and 2 are
Wilson,
locked up.
number one.
One and two are
number 2.
Zach Wilson.
BYU.
Yeah,
He's going to the Jets.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I really think that they're still going to be like just as trash as last year,
course.
like because they traded away something that wasn't the problem, and then they're going to draft a quarterback that's like going to be pretty much the same thing, and I don't know, they still have a terrible O-line, one of the worst defenses in the league, like a couple offensive weapons, but like I don't know, I have very low expectations for Zach Wilson's first season when you have no help.
He wasn't the problem.
Yeah.
The problem
Sam
was he didn't
Darnold
have
was not
weapons.
the problem.
No,
He
exactly.
played under a shit coach.
Yeah, he's on the
traded to
Panthers
the
now.
Got
Yeah.
traded to the Panthers.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, like a while ago.
He's gone, so that's why. Yeah.
They're number 2. Yep, number 2 overall. Yep, it's happening. Like,
You know, for Sam, dude, that's good news.
I mean, yeah, he'll probably do better.
You know, there's another team that could trade up in the top 10 to draft a quarterback. The Saints.
Yeah,
There were
definitely.
reports this morning saying that they're very aggressive in moving up.
I
They
mean,
got Jameis. Why would they need to?
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why would
Jameis
they need a quarterback?
and Taysom. I mean, come on.
He did just recently learn to see.
Yes. I can see. I can throw.
Did you see the thing where one of his old teammates was talking about when he first did the W celebration where he's eating a W? He goes, yeah, that was like the weirdest thing. He did it, and everyone's just standing there like, what did he just do?
We're eating dubs today.
They were so confused when he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the deal with
it's going to be
Jameis
a
Winston?
busy day.
With Jameis seeing, he couldn't see. He wouldn't get any surgery to fix his eyes. He threw 30 touchdowns and 30 picks in a season.
30-30 club,
He had a 30-30 pick season.
He just wanted to get on the show.
Finally
That's
got
That
lazy.
was my starting quarterback in fantasy, and I won it all that year.
Wow.
It was a fucking ride.
How much
having
you
him as
win?
my quarterback, $800.
Wow.
How do you get to the NFL without having like a proper prescription? That's my question.
He was first
That's a lot of
overall
raw
pick,
talent.
First overall pick too.
A lot.
Everyone.
Yeah,
That's a lot of raw
Soul
talent.
crab legs.
Stole crap.
All right.
Yelled fuck her right in the pussy in the cafeteria.
The
Wow.
dude's a
Did I
legend.
hear that correctly?
Yes.
The dude's a legend.
So I think that's all we have for the NFL draft.
No, we want to do a quick rundown of who you think's going to go where.
Yeah, sure.
Let's do our
why not?
predictions.
All right, let's do a mock draft.
Yeah. All right.
We don't even need
We'll
to
do
do
top
the
10.
first.
We'll do top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10. That sound good? All right. Number
All
one
right.
pick, currently held by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think it's a social.
Trevor Lawrence.
Number 2, New York Jets, social.
Zach Wilson.
Yes.
Number 3, who do you think the Niners end up taking?
Mac Jones.
I think they're taking Fields.
I don't think they're taking
Look at
I think
Fields.
they're taking Fields.
I think they're taking Lance.
I just don't think it's Jones.
I think Shanahan wants Jones. All the signs point to Jones. But I think for them, the smartest decision would be to take Lance. Because Lance is a guy who, they have a quarterback right now. They don't need to move Garoppolo. They can, wait on Lance to get better while Garoppolo plays mediocrely for a couple of years. And then have a quarterback after Garoppolo leaves. I think Lance is the perfect fit for them.
I think the Niners trade that pick.
But they just traded a shit ton for to get.
You think so?
Yep.
Yep.
They're just like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Just
Just trade it.
never mind.
Never mind, we don't want
We were
it.
just
got cold
joking.
feet.
Miami, we were joking with you. Give our picks back.
We didn't say no backsies. All right, then we got the Falcons at number 4. Are they trading it? Are they keeping it?
Kyle Pitts, baby. Best player available.
Bless you.
Best player available, Kyle Pitts.
Nick?
Here's the thing. I don't think they're going quarterback because, is Matt Ryan declining? Yes, but they're not. They're not getting rid of him.
Not
So,
yet. He has 2 years left.
Uh,
So
I
next
like
year.
I like Kyle Pitts. I like Kyle Pitts there.
like
I think he's the best offensive talent outside of quarterback.
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think they stick with their pick and take Pitts as well. All right, Cincinnati
Yes, you
Bengals.
They gotta take
What?
that.
You listening?
Am I
Offensive
listening?
tackle.
You didn't quiz on this
Panay
afterwards.
Sewell. from
I don't know
Oregon is
too
the
much
projected-
about like the college.
I'm going with the
football
offensive
players.
tackle for number 5.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with the offensive tackle from Oregon as well.
I really see them taking Chase here. I see them fucking up their draft badly and just taking a wide receiver.
You got to protect your quarterback.
They'd be stupid too, honestly.
They'd be stupid too, but it's the Bengals. When have they ever been smart to do things?
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Number 6.
That's why I think Jamar Chase is going to go.
Dolphins pick at number 6.
What do you think?
Chase is projected there.
Who they have for wide receivers on that team right now?
Devontae Parker and someone else.
I see them going. I see them getting like Waddle or something.
You don't think
Chase or Chase? If Chase is still on the board, Chase.
That's why I'm going Chase.
I see them getting a wide receiver. I see them getting
One of them
Waddle.
is taking a wide receiver, so
See,
I guess the Falcons could. But
I said the Bengals are going to do it. They're going to take Chase. And I see
If Chase is off the board, I go with Waddle.
I agree with that. I think they're going to go with Waddle.
Because I think Waddle's the better talent than Devontae.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's got a
if he
bigger
didn't get
frame.
hurt, does Smith have the year he had? I'm not saying he's not a great wide receiver.
I'm not concerned about his people really concerned about how small he is. Like, was it like 170 pounds or anything like that? I don't think that's not a big concern for me. But I do think Waddle's better.
What do you think?
Kyle Pitts.
Can you get drafted out of high school?
You think he's going to go to 6?
Yeah, I'm taking.
So how do those
Out
guys
of
come on and say whatever high school?
Florida?
Aaron Hernandez?
Yes.
Gone forever.
R.I.P.
Literally the best, one of the
Thank
best
you.
tight end prospects ever. He's going to be disgusting.
So you have to go to college? Have you always had to go to college?
Yes.
Yeah. For the NFL.
You can't make that jump from.
So the guys who say high school, yeah, like Nick said, or the
Yeah.
That'd be
because they
crazy.
didn't graduate.
Yeah. Then we got number 7 pick currently owned by the Lions.
So, like I said, if Chase is off the board, I'm going Waddle.
Yeah, I'll go Waddle as well.
I see them drafting an offensive lineman with that pick. I think they may trade the pick.
Sexy pick.
I think they can trade that pick too.
I think they could trade that pick. I mean, this Brock Jax has the Broncos trading up. I can see the Bears moving up to this pick and getting Fields. That's what I predict is going to happen. Bears trade up with the Lions, give up a good boatload to get that 7 pick, and they get Fields.
I know it sounds crazy, but I don't think it would cost you as much to trade with Detroit as it would with Atlanta.
Oh yeah, of course, because you get moving up a little bit higher in the draft. I mean, it assures you to get Fields. I think this would be the first time ever that we'd have 4 quarterbacks drafted back to back to back to back.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Atlanta takes their new quarterback, too. Wouldn't surprise me.
Then we got the 8th pick is the Panthers. It depends on what happens with the 7th pick, really.
They're not taking a quarterback.
Oh, they're not taking a quarterback, yeah.
Get Fields.
What do you say?
If the Patriots can swing it, they should try to get that pick and get Fields.
I mean, I think Fields goes at the 7th pick.
I think he starts falling 6 or 7. Belichick's making an aggressive move.
I think this is what happens at the 8th pick. The Patriots trade up. They get Mac Jones.
Oh, I would be so depressed if they drafted Mac Jones.
I would be mad if that happened.
I'd be so depressed.
I don't
Mac
think
Jones could also go like 3rd overall.
that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones, if he makes it out of the 3rd pick, he's fallen. He's fallen
Yes,
far.
like that's what I'm saying. Like if he doesn't go 3rd, he
fallen-
could
he's
literally go
fallen.
into the 1st. Like I don't know. I'm not sold on him. I don't think Bill Bell. I don't think that's where his mind's.
Bill's had numerous conversations with Saban. I guarantee you, Saban probably told him if he's either ready or not.
I mean, I think he of any of the quarterbacks besides Trevor Lawrence, he is the most pro-ready.
You think so?
I don't think he's gonna be that good, but in terms of his skills carrying over from college to pros, I think he has the most skills that are going to carry over. I don't think he's going to be
The
particularly
thing
good.
that scares me about Jones is that he was with an all-world offense. He had a running back who's going in the 1st round, 2 wide receivers that are going in the 1st round. His offensive line was disgusting.
I think Trey Sermon,
Is he the
Who the hell is
corner?
Trey Sermon?
Ohio State.
What position is he?
Who the hell is Trey Sermon?
A guy from Ohio State.
What
You know
position
I'm
is
talking
he?
about?
No.
Whatchamacallit?
Is he a corner?
Hold on.
Trey Sermon, here we go. Running back.
Yeah, running back.
Running backs aren't going to go until the end of the 1st.
Yeah.
I think the first running back that's going is the Alabama.
Harris.
Did you do a Google
Right?
search?
Najee Harris or whatever.
Joey just told me to say Trey Sermon. So.
Oh, you gonna throw Joey under the bus?
Classic.
Okay.
All right,
What number?
what are we at? We had 8 or 9?
We had we're at so we just said not 8. This is why I said the Patriots would trade up for with the Panthers to get
I
Mac
think
Jones.
so. I don't know what team. I think a team's going to trade up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Panthers picked that.
Those Lions and Panthers picks are going to be up in the air.
And the Broncos pick, too.
Although I will
And
say,
Broncos.
if the Panthers do keep that pick, I could see them getting Smith. Pair him up with McCaffrey down there in Carolina. Give Darnold some weapons.
Not a bad idea.
They have DJ Moore still down there. DJ Moore's a very good receiver. They did lose the football team to wide receiver.
Curtis
Samuel. They could use a wide receiver. I could also see them shoring themselves up on defense. I mean, their defense was atrocious last year.
That guy from Penn State.
Yeah.
Matt Rule loves a good defense. That guy from Alabama, Patrick Surtain, second. That's who this mock draft projects with. Yeah, the corner. Yeah, I think they could go defense, but I think they trade the pick. All right, the 9th pick, we got the Broncos pick. They just got Teddy Bridgewater. I don't see if at this point.
I don't see him going quarterback.
I don't see him going
I'd
quarterback.
say someone on defense.
I think they take a quarterback and just have him
They
play
have two
behind
corners
Bridgewater
going
until he
there.
sucks.
They have top 10.
Yeah, but this, I mean, for me, my prediction, I have all 5 quarterbacks or all 4 quarterbacks gone already
okay.
for this. So
who's your last quarterback right now? There's 5. You got Lawrence, Wilson, Lance, Jones, and Fields.
Oh, they're all gone. I have all 5 of them gone. Yeah, in the first 5-7 picks. It's going to be insane.
That would be crazy.
The way we evaluate, the way that the modern game is evaluating talent at this point is absolutely dumb because like we rule out quarterbacks so quickly. Like the Tua debate is awful because he played 6 games,
Not that many.
and they're already saying, "Oh, he's a bust." Like, come on, give him a little more time.
They're not. Dolphins are not giving up on him. They
No.
picked him at 5. You're not just
Exactly.
going to get rid of your 5th overall pick like that.
Exactly. So yeah, so who do you have the Broncos taking?
I think if they don't trade it,
Yeah, I can see him adding on defense.
Yeah,
I think they're going to
someone
start
on
going. I
defense.
think they're going to get that linebacker from Penn State.
Going Jalen Phillips from Miami, from the U.
He's nasty.
Yeah.
That guy's gross.
And then number 10, we them boys, the Cowboys.
It's not sexy
a
enough
line-
for Jerry Jones to get a defensive guy.
I'd say a lineman, probably.
Who's going to be the Texans quarterback this year?
Texans.
Oh, who did
Deshaun
they,
Watson still.
Who did they?
Is he still
no.
technically?
Who did they
Tyrod Taylor,
sign?
right?
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor.
I thought he was like.
He's on the exempt list
He
right
is
now,
not.
but we'll see what happens.
Deshaun. Oh, so they signed Tyron Taylor in case Watson's on the exempt list.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not looking like, at least right now, he ain't
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, we'll avoid that topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
No,
have to
I
get
just,
to that.
I just didn't know who the quarterback was.
No, they signed Tyrod Taylor.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So Cowboys. I see them going defense. They went offense
O-line.
last year.
A lineman or a cornerback.
Yeah, I think they're going cornerback.
I think they get the kid from Alabama, the corner.
Yeah. Certain.
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah.
Surtain, whatever his name is.
All right. So that's our mock draft.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens tonight.
Just real quick,
Yeah.
any bold predictions on a trade tonight? Anybody want to call any bold predictions?
I mean,
Tom Brady to the Patriots.
I think the Saints might make a big move. I think the Saints might move up in the first. So I don't
Jimmy
think
G
you
to
can
the
have a
Eagles?
first-round pick.
Hilarious.
I think the Saints could do something big.
What do the Eagles have any first round picks?
Yeah.
12. They were at 3.
What are they going to go with? Hopefully some offensive line.
They might go receiver. I think they get Devontae Smith.
You think so?
Yeah. They need a receiver. I mean, have you seen their receiving core for the last 4 years?
No, I've seen their quarterback sucks.
It's a little 50-50. The quarterback sucks, and also they don't have anyone who can catch a goddamn football on that team. They have had the worst, not luck, but decisions on quarterback drafting, or wide receiver drafting. Their tight end Zach Ertz just forgot how to play football.
Bring back Nick Foles, baby.
I mean, I think Ertz is going to go tonight. They're going to move
You
him.
I could definitely see him
see
move.
that,
They can get
yeah.
a first for him easy.
For Ertz, not anymore. That contract? Nah.
Ertz should go to Chicago. Doesn't
Oh yeah,
it like Ertz
Someone
fire?
reminded me in the comments that the Dolphins also have Will Fuller. They signed him this season. All right.
They did.
Yes, they
That
did.
was a sneaky great signing.
Wow, I forgot about that. That is a very sneaky signing.
Yeah. All right. We'll do a couple of viewer questions real quick.
All right, let's do one question.
One question? Yeah, we'll do one question. Running a little long today. We have the draft preview.
It's draft day.
It's draft day. We had a lot of stuff to do. All right, let's see what we got.
Or if there's no good questions, you don't
Yeah.
have to do any.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that.
All right. That's
Bounced
with the
out to
outro, Nick.
Unless you want to give us some weather.
Are we going to do a weather update?
The weather update is officially now weekly on Fridays.
Fridays. Okay.
Friday. Weather
Pretty cool
Fridays.
stuff. All right, hit us with the outro.
All right, hold on.
What'd you say?
You got it. Make sure you guys like it.
Say?
I said, all right, you hard on. Getting all hard on me over here?
What?
Yeah, you being hard on over here?
What are you talking
It
about?
was like, just do the outro. All right, fucking negative
Oh, I
Nancy.
didn't. Did I say it like that, John?
You're just a little Nancy.
You're a little Nancy.
Was I?
Old Nancy.
I apologize.
You seem like you're in a rush to get out of here.
Yeah, you're like
He was in a
you're
rush
you're
this
Hollywood
morning.
us
You don't
here.
like hanging out with us.
It's like you're too good for us. You're driving a new car and shit. You're too good for us.
You got a new car?
New car, Casey?
Oh no. Dad gave him the car. Let's be
What
fucking
kind of
clear. Let's get
What kind of car?
fucking clear.
An Acura.
What kind?
An Acura.
MDX. He has no idea. He told Will it was a sedan. It's an SUV. He's got no idea.
MDX? That's what I'm looking at right now.
An MDX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe let him test drive your car one time, will you?
Yeah, you actually could. It's,
What year?
Do that
it's
together.
push to start.
What year?
That has it.
Push to
Okay.
it's push to start.
Can you please hit
Yeah,
us with the
let's just
outro?
You
go
literally push a button and it starts.
We know what push to start
What
means.
year? What year was the
What
car?
year?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He knows nothing about this car.
It was given
He
to me
knows
literally like
absolute jack
I got a
about
text
Dumbo.
message saying your mom's coming to your work with my car at noon. Switched the car. They sold my other car. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. That's what happened.
That quick?
That
Yeah,
quick.
It was all yesterday.
Big Nick, we got a comment. Try not to kill Casey today.
I'm trying really fucking hard.
I was not trying to be a hard
I was
on.
asking you a genuine question about your car, and you couldn't tell me a damn thing about it.
Push to start?
Yeah, I literally just
push
got
to
it
start,
yesterday. I got it yesterday.
You don't even know what model it is. Isn't that the first thing you would think?
It's a sedan. It's a sedan.
The model of your car?
Do you want to see a picture of it?
We'll
All
talk
right,
about
let's do
this.
the damn outro. Thanks, guys, for watching this episode. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on so you get our videos as soon as they come out. Have a great day. Good luck to your teams on draft night tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk about what happened on the Bloss.
Later.
Peace. That's a wrap.